Hey family, it's Queen D, and welcome to day 15 of our 30-day journey of deepening our relationship with God. Today, we're going to start off a little different. I have a question. Have you ever felt spiritually dry? Okay, not everybody at once in the comments. I have too. And I'm just going to express a couple of things that I've done when I've noticed that I have been in a spiritual dry moment. But first, I want to explain to you that being spiritual dry does not mean God has left the scene. It does not mean that He does not hear you and He can't see you. It actually is telling you the total opposite. Draw closer to me, right? He wants you to draw closer and experience something greater. I know I have walked through this several different times in my life, not just once. I remember me and my husband, we was actually experiencing this on the same day. And so I went immediately into my toolbox of what I needed to do to align myself back to where I needed to be and get from God what I needed. Since we got all that out of the way, to let you know that nothing is wrong with you. God did not leave. He did not walk out. He is still on the scene. I'm going to encourage you with a couple of things that I've done. But first, I want to share with you that King David actually experienced this exact dryness. In Psalm 63:1, it says, "My soul thirsts for you in a dry and weary land where there is no water." And so he's comparing his thirst for God, his dryness, he's comparing it to a person of thirst in a dry land where no water is. I must admit, I bring my cup everywhere I go. Matter of fact, it's right here. So when I'm coming in from a hot day, or if I'm moving around running errands in a hot day, I want something to drink. That's what David was expressing. He gave us a comparison of something that we all can relate to, we all can understand. And so that's what he wanted us to get. It means spiritually dryness isn't new. When we see that in the word, we know that it's not nothing new. We are not the first one to experience it, which is such a blessing. It is not a failure. Like I said, it is an invitation to go deeper with God. And so I'll just give you some things that I've done with God when I felt this. One of the things that I do is praise and worship. I admitted in a couple of videos back that my heart is praise. I love to praise and worship. Another thing that I did was just crying out to God in the midst of my praise and worship. So all this is taking place at the same time. I'm crying out to God. I'm doing praise and worship. I'm laying in His presence. I'm just being still. I'm not trying to engage in any ministry work or anything else that I have to do on my list that day. I know that if I take a moment to pause and reverence God, that He'll put everything in perspective. He will make my day very much so productive, more than what I can do for myself. And so I will begin to praise and worship, like I said, and cry out to God, and I will begin to read my word. We can always find God in His word. What are you trying to tell me? I knew in the dryness that it was nothing that the world could provide me. It was nothing that I wanted financially, tangibly. I wasn't hungry. It was nothing that this world could give me. The only person that can fill me up so that I can overflow was God. And that is where I seeked Him with praise and worship, prayer, the Bible, and just laying in His presence. So if you're feeling spiritually dry today, just know that God did not leave. He is still there. He wants to take you to a deeper level, a deeper intimacy with Him. Okay? And so be encouraged, family. I wanted to say this is my last little challenge. Let's be honest with God. God knows everything, and so don't rush the process. Be honest with God and say, God, I miss you. I love you. Like, I need you. This is day 15, and dry doesn't mean dead. Drop in the comments, Purple Hearts, if it's anything that I said that encouraged you on today, or if you want to share a testimony that can help a sister or a brother in Christ. I love you, and I'm excited to see you on tomorrow for day 16. Have a blessed day.